Now listen up, because I have a few things to tell you that are kind of important. Austin Eckler. Do you know who that is? He's a running back for the Chargers, and he leads the NFL in yards after catch. You know, you catch the ball, how much more yardage, how far do you carry it before you're knocked down? He was not drafted. He's an undrafted free agent. He's shorter than me. He's just a couple pounds lighter than me. And, you know, he could run through me like tissue paper because he's one of the hardest working players in the NFL. Now, the quote of the day. What's this have to do with Sir Ken Robinson and back to the element again? This idea that to develop our ideas, we need to develop practical skills so we know how to use the tools we're using, so we know to make fresh connections, so we see things in new ways from different perspectives. Haven't I been saying that all year? Haven't I been showing you quotes that have said something similar all year? The idea that you have to be strong in the fundamentals, and it doesn't matter what you're doing. Master pixels, and I had a kid tell me, this is the most boring thing I've ever done in my life. Well, you know, wind sprints, pump and iron, doing repetition, practicing a dance, you know, singing a song over and over and over. You don't get good without practice and repetition. But I don't want to make stuff like that, but you're going to learn all kinds of different skill sets. You know, like how to turn, whoa, not the Finder, where am I going? Photoshop. 64 pixels. This is 8 by 8. It's from an eye in a William Blake painting. And if you don't know who William Blake is, that was one trippy dude who lived over 800 years ago. But man, the guy rocked. I'll leave that where it is. So just playing around and trying to do something completely different than what I've shown you, from those 64 pixels, this emerged. And this is one of, you know, could it be different? Yes, yes. It could be an infinite number of ways different using the skills that I've been sharing with you through Master Pixels. Now, are you going to do Master Pixels? No, I'm doing something else. I'd rather trace car wheels or cars or, you know, shoes or something like that. Okay. What you get out of this class is going to depend on what you put into it. If Austin Eckler didn't work hard in the weight room, didn't practice hard, didn't keep in shape, didn't push himself, he wouldn't be leading the NFL. He wouldn't be in the NFL. Nobody drafted him. One last thing. Okay, among the mistakes in part 3, if you're doing everything off of the entry level and you're just going through those links because the videos are having trouble loading, I don't know what that's about. I left out a video. These two students helped me out. This is what you're going to end up with. This is where this video starts up. These are the steps you have to do to get this to this. It's right here. Boom. And I watched some of you guys, 1,500 pixels by 1,500 pixels. We have a number of students who have Photoshop files that are 1,500 inches by 1,500 inches, which is 125 feet. 125 feet rather than 1,500 pixels. Photoshop's lagging. This sucks. This program's no good. 125 feet. If you have a file that's 150 inches by 150 inches, throw it away. Shut it. Don't try to save it because you're going to just grind the computer to a halt. How can you take 125 feet of information and bring it back down to the right size? Practice. Practice, practice, practice. Practice. Develop your practical skills so you can be more creative. Be good for the sub, and I'll see you tomorrow.